Another year down is what I might say if the first video on this channel was uploaded on the year it was created. I mean, it was, but that video is long gone and I'll never find it again. I created this channel 9 years ago under the username LPBro115. Imagine a world where this is the current logo for this channel. You can't even read that. I don't usually make videos like this for the channel's anniversary, but this channel has been through a lot this past year, and that's for the better, mind you. Videos are performing better, even if they're still performing badly, and I'm enjoying making videos for this channel again, which was my whole goal with rebooting the channel in the first place. This is my 9th year making videos on this channel. All you need to know is that this channel has meant more to me than any other channel I've ever been a part of. I absolutely adore this format. I adore the feeling of showing off these games that mean so much to me, being able to show people things they might not have known about them, and being able to learn new things about them myself all the while. It's a format that I can recommend to anyone, and I mean that sincerely. Next year's anniversary video will go more in depth on that though, because while I do think Let's Playing is a format that everybody could get joy out of, this isn't my 10th anniversary, it's my 9th, and human nature dictates that the big anniversary video should be saved for a multiple of 5. I basically just want to talk about the projects I've made on this channel since the reboot a little, and give thanks to everyone who's made the channel what it is today. The first Let's Play since the reboot was actually before the reboot, so if you keep track of the playlists on my channel, you may have seen a change recently. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is now considered the first Let's Play, even despite the reboot. Now, there are a few reasons for this. So, first, I really don't want to have to Let's Play this game again before I can make a Let's Play about the second game. The second game is my favorite game of all time, and to be completely honest, I think the first one is just okay. Yeah, crucify me now, right? I don't want to talk too much about this LP since you can very much tell it was from before the reboot if you watch it, and it actually ended a couple days before the channel's 8th anniversary, but hey, I did make a logo for it within this past year. Here's the official logo for the Winternetting channel for Xenoblade Chronicles. That technically went unused because for some reason I thought 9 characters would look good as a logo on a small image before the reboot. The second, but technically first project though, was Kirby Superstar Ultra. I was looking for a game that would be simple to make videos about without me having to go too in-depth as far as taking notes goes. Kirby Superstar Ultra is one of my favorite games, period, which would generally make it a crummy choice for a first LP by my usual standards. However, this game is short, simple, cute, and fun. I gotta say, I don't really know how I feel about this LP looking back on it. It feels like a sort of weird in-between from the reboot to now, but I remember how it felt to make that project. It felt awesome. This series was, at the time, the most work I had ever put into an LP. To an extent, at least. I made a genuine effort to make this Let's Play the most high-quality project on the channel, and I think for the time at least, it really paid off. It made way for the content I'm releasing now, which I'm genuinely really happy with. This was also the LP that showed me I really shouldn't be afraid to try community interaction, even despite the small size of the channel. Thanks to people like you watching, I have confidence that if I ask for something from the community, I'll get at least one response, and that's genuinely the best feeling in the world to me. I remember very vividly being shocked that anyone, let alone 2 people, submitted their gourmet race times to win copies of Garfield Kart, both of which have been awarded as well as possible by this point, by the way. This was also the first time I reached out to another channel in the Let's Play community for help. I reached out to Master Starman to ask if I could borrow some footage of Wheelie Rider Kirby, and to my surprise, he not only responded, but also said yes! And this guy's not even a mutual, what a great guy! Look, this was a whole series of firsts for me. First LP being made in a new era? Yep. First time putting that much effort into an LP? Yep. First time reaching out to another Let's Play channel without them being the first to engage? Yep. So many great things came out of this LP though, and I'm genuinely so happy with it. Oh, and I still want to get that multiplayer video up before the end of the year if possible. Spider-Man! Anyone remember when I tried to make that work? No? Okay. Pokemon White. This series is now the most effort I have ever put into a Let's Play. We've gone for nearly 70 episodes at this point. The final episode count is looking to be around 80, and I am so happy with this series. Now, it's no secret that my routing for this LP is completely taken from Chugga Conroy's Let's Play. There are some minor differences on the order that I do things or when I talk about things, but largely if Chugga did something in an episode of his LP, I'm doing the same thing in the same numbered episode of mine. However, I'm fine with that. The routing of his LP is just genuinely that good, and I'm not ashamed to admit I've been following it. So where's all the work in this LP coming from, you might ask? Well, a lot of places. Aside from Chugga's LP, there's a lot of notes and research I've written for this game on my own, and piecing everything together here has kind of been a pain as well. For example, every single graphic you see for a boss fight in this Let's Play, I've had to make every single one for every single boss-owned Pokemon. Yes, they're once again based on Chugga's LP, but that does not take away from the fact that these things take forever to make. I actually talked to a friend about whether it'd be possible to make a program that could just make them for me while sitting in a Discord call making graphics for the final boss. The answer, if you're interested, is probably, but I don't have the money to pay someone to make that. On top of that, planning out the team in this Let's Play was a surprisingly challenging point for me. Pokemon Black and White are tied with Sun and Moon for my favorite Pokemon games, so I thought for sure I'd know what Pokemon I wanted to use on my team by the time I had to start writing my notes. But nope. The time when the decision on my final team member was made, I was editing episode 34 already. I actually have to thank Astrid News a lot as far as this aspect of the LP goes. Faye would literally just let me rumble? What the fuck? Faye would literally just let me ramble for entirely too long about this in Fair DMs, and Faye really didn't have to. While it is a little disappointing that so much of this LP is derivative, I don't know what to say. I'm still really proud. I love how this series has turned out. I've been so excited to record every single time, and I've absolutely loved that you all seem to enjoy it too. I wanted to get a Pokemon LP going relatively early into the reboot so I could experiment with things I did and didn't want to do. For example, ditching bios. Although that was sort of a last-minute decision. See, this Let's Play was originally going to be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I even fully recorded 2 whole episodes, but I just wasn't feeling it. However, by that point, I'd already designed bios for a ton of Pokemon in the Kanto region. But instead of forcing myself through a game I wasn't really having fun with, I decided to scrap bios altogether and play Pokemon White, a game I knew I would remain fully invested in. And that's where we are today. I don't really expect Pokemon White to be finished by the end of 2022, but definitely early 2023. I'm so proud of myself as far as this channel goes. My main goal of this channel has always been to make people smile. I made this channel and started making Let's Plays because I wanted to do for others what Chugga Conroy and Lucagen's content did for me when I was in some of my darkest places. And thanks to you all commenting and participating in community stuff when I ask, I know that I am doing that, and that means the world to me, genuinely. I love making Let's Plays, and next year, I hope I'll be able to make that seem inviting to any of you who want to try. Thank you for watching my videos.